what, dipshit? If you don't like my policies, you can just come on down here and smooch my big old white butt.
Ken Pettigrew, that is one angry American. His voice is a weapon. I am not going to mess with that guy.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Is it true what they say about the way you people are gifted? Oh, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Make sure you wear rubber, dude. Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboat son of a bitch.
The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
What's a David Kane?
Here's your host, Ken Pettigrew.
Yeah. Woo. Man, listen, we need an engineer because this guy who F's up the English language just can't cut the job anymore, man. Headphones are not working. I'm flipping out. I'm like, plug it in. Kim and Chrissy's going, which one? I'm like, just plug it in. And then they plug it in, and then it doesn't work. And then I'm like, son of a bitch, it's just a plug in.
Okay.
Anyways.
Ken, I must say I do like you in that orange shirt.
It's red, please.
Okay.
It's not red? Is this red?
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
way
there's
red.
something wrong with
Because
my
I'm
eyes.
on fire.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you,
It reminds
man.
me of brick orange.
I'm telling like that. I'm telling you, I am on. I feel evil. Not evil.
Do you? I have low energy today. Let me just
Do
fess
you?
up. I have like this little stuffy nose thing. I don't know.
Look
throat.
at everybody in the firing range
Whatever.
already. Listen, welcome Wendy. Losing her hymen on the show tonight.
No, Wendy lost her hymen the other week.
Oh, is that your sister?
There she
Oh
is.
my God, I just violated your sister twice. Anyway.
Well, I hope it was good, Ken. I hope it was good.
That wouldn't be the question from me. Well, because my answer, it's always good from Ken. But anyways, Gibson blowing it up. Welcome to the show. Guy won $5,000 from Ramsey Dog today.
Dang.
Woo.
Wish I could
Hello.
get some of that sheet.
Yeah,
I
right?
want $5,000.
What would you do
Who
with...
do I need to follow to get $5,000?
Yeah, okay. How do we get $5,000? Now, see, girls can earn $5,000 way faster than guys.
Except I'm not a whore.
Who said... Look at you. Your mind goes right to dirty things.
Well, Ken, I'm talking to you.
I said, why couldn't you go be
What?
a whore?
Exactly.
I'm only kidding. I mean, what does a hand job cost today? Mouse.
Once again,
Mouse.
not a whore.
Well, but given a hand job, would that
I'm
make
not
you a
doing.
whore?
Yes. Yes. I'm not doing anything sexual for money. I'm not even going out with a nasty old man to a fancy dinner for money.
That is not. You know what?
No.
No, you know what? That's why you're part of the show. Damn right, because you have some freaking self-respect.
Thank you.
You do. No matter as much as I like to have fun and break chops, but you have some self-respect and some pride. And that matters. That matters.
It does.
So, but that's why that you can sit here and take my crap and give me crap and we're always talking
We just
and part of the
give
show.
crap to each other.
But man, we're gonna have a good show tonight. Should you let them know about our guest?
Oh, yeah. We should talk about our
Please.
guest, everyone. Coven Delacruz is coming on. He is a horror movie master. The man is hired out all over the country.
He's a horror movie master
That, too.
or a horror?
Horror. I mean, he does other genres, but horror is his specialty. He's also a special effects artist, so he's really into the scary. And he's hired all over America, and he knows his crap inside and out, and he's going to come on.
How awesome is that?
Yeah.
I cannot wait to speak to him.
I know.
Because
he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
He seems to be way cool, man, and he's all over Twitter like
He
me.
is. He's a supporter. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a supporter of the show. Chrissy and Fish.
Yeah, he's bomb.
Fish is out of the studio tonight.
Again.
He's on.
Is he trying to tell us something?
Maybe he's better than we are. You think he's feeling like I'm better than you?
Maybe.
maybe.
He was a little sassy the last time he was here.
Sassy pants.
Big time sassy pants.
Sassy pants.
I don't know. Maybe my conditioner's not up to par with his conditioner, and he's got issues with you because you don't have any hair.
Maybe
you know how
his
vain he is about his hair.
Oh my God, he is worse than the chick about his hair. I'm listen. That if it was kosher for men to curl their hair, for straight men to curl their hair, rather.
Yeah.
He would curl his. You know.
He should. I'm gonna tell him to do it.
He would have a feather. You like feathered, and plus it would be highlights, right? Correct? Is it called highlights? He would have highlights. He would have bangs. He would have good juicy fish with bangs.
Oh my God, that'd be horrible. I can't. The thing is, I can see him with bangs. That reminds me of like some totally whacked out, drugged up rocker.
With bangs. Oh, I can't wait for him to hear this one.
Oh, Fish, you and your bangs. Is he listening?
Not yet, but, well, he probably is. But, well, we'll find out when the phone starts ringing. You know?
Yeah.
But anyways, me and Kim were talking a little bit earlier
What were you
today
talking about?
About, we were just talking about other things, and then it came up about, you know, her not having people mess with her, people at work, they just don't kind of give me crap. And Kim goes, do you realize sometimes people just don't want to deal with you with the crap you give them?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I'm like...
That's probably how you win all your arguments, because Kim just doesn't want to deal with you.
Well, not just her. Well, no, but we rarely ever argue. Almost.
Because she doesn't want to deal with you.
No, because I don't want to argue either. No, I argue all day long. I don't want to argue with her. Ask. No way.
What about if she doesn't agree with you?
It's not much that she doesn't agree with me. Because I'm right.
Exactly the problem!
No, but my deal with people like employees that I've had to deal with and people just in general.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking, I had a lightning, like a epiphany.
Epiphany. Ken had an epiphany.
Look at me.
Let's all tweet that. Ken had an epiphany.
Ken had an epiphany. You all tweet that. Then hashtag KP Show.
Enlightened KP Show.
Enlightened KP Show.
Doing.
There you go. You know what? Drop that in the chat room so everybody can
Doing it.
Because we do have to realize it is the Ken Pettigrew Show, and some of the listeners are not quite as great as I am at spelling.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
I'll just let
They're
you know
not
what's
as good
up.
as me. And listen, if you guys have seen me spell, Los Angeles Unified School District. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, but my epiphany was, I was thinking, why? Because that's exactly how Kim put it. Is that because people just don't want to put up with your shit. Mm-hmm. And I really thought, I took a step back, like I tell everybody else.
Okay.
And I said, maybe it's because people don't want to, because I don't want to hear their bullshit.
Okay.
And maybe they can go give their bullshit and their excuses and their reasonings and all this other crap, because most people will just sit there and pacify him, let him hear it, blah, 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 blah. I'm not that guy. I'm like, listen, if you have something to say it, or don't say a effing word. Mm-hmm. But just don't give me nonsense. And there's people, like here, for instance, I fired a guy.
Okay.
And, well, the owner was firing him.
Okay. But he made you do the dirty work?
Oh, no. Well, the owner is such a nice guy, and he really is a nice guy. He's trying to ho-hum. The guy's giving him a bunch of excuses. And I said, listen, it's over. Give me your keys. You're gone. Let's go. I got tired of hearing all these reasonings. He's got to go. All this. You know why? Because if you're going to cut someone's throat, cut it off and be done with it. Let's not start at the toes, then take the ankles, then take the knees.
I get that. I get about not making it long, drawn out, and painful. But I think you're a little cold. I mean, I think you could have said, "Hey, Bob, it's not open for discussion. Your excuses, it's past that point, so you're done. Please stop with the excuses. Please move on out, okay? I'm sorry."
No,
but
this was
over.
like about 6 or 7 minutes in.
Okay. It doesn't mean you have to be. I think that's a little jerky.
Well, it's not jerky. It's like, listen, I've done it enough times. I've heard everybody excuse, and I am a guy who will. honestly, as a boss, I give pass after pass. I'm a good boss.
Okay.
I set standards. Someone screws up. I understand that people make mistakes, but I am a person without a doubt. When I am done, and you're gonzo. That's relatives, friends, relationships, employees, myself. When I'm done with a place or somebody, I'm done. Done. Goodbye. I make a 180 and they're out of my life, out of my thoughts, out of everything.
Mm-hmm. I get that. I'm just saying, like, think
It's
about
brutal,
what's going through this guy's head. He's getting fired.
Okay.
He's now thinking, like, maybe as a family support, regardless of, I'm not worried right now about what he did to F up along the way to get to this point.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now he's freaking out. He's trying to figure out, can I salvage this job? Can I salvage it? What can I say to salvage the job? Because I need this job and I'm not prepared and I have a wife and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And so instead of me being a jerk and being like, dude, it's over. Give me your keys. See ya. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
It wasn't quite that cold, but pretty close.
Right. So I would
I'm not saying it wasn't.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, listen, I would have probably just said something along the lines of, listen, the excuses aren't going to help anymore. I'm really sorry. This is a final decision. Please
Yeah,
give me
see,
your
but
keys. We're all
okay,
done here.
but you know what? There's a reason why, and I mean this in no disrespect, but Kim wouldn't fire somebody either.
I would fire someone. I don't have a problem firing someone. I'm actually great at managing other people, Ken.
Me too. They
and
work.
I'm very efficient.
Work.
And I handle disagreements very well.
I guess, you know what? And when I hired the next guy, and when he came aboard the following day, I said, listen, understand this. We have a no whining, no pissing and moaning. If you have an issue, you come to me, we get it out of the way, and this shit's done and over with. You got it? Because I said, I'm not dealing with a bunch of crying little babies here.
Okay.
That's exactly what I told these guys.
I don't think that's...
And I was brutally straight. And so I let it out of the gate. Listen, there's no effing around here. You know what? Because I've had times on a Saturday when there wasn't much going on. We sit here and watch football or watch the sports or something.
Right.
No big deal. But not showing up, not working, not being...
Well, I agree that I don't think you should just continue to allow that to occur. I'm just saying being fired for some people is very devastating, especially when they have no backup plan.
Okay, but is that their fault or my fault?
I'm not saying it's your fault.
Okay, I understand that. But where...
Yeah, it's totally their fault.
100%.
But for me, it doesn't mean I'm just going to be a jerk to them.
But this kid's 21. Maybe he's 20. Maybe now he's realized because honestly, he sent me a text saying, I know I screwed up. I really want to get my job. He sent it to me, not the owner.
Okay.
And my answer was to him, no. No explanation. No. Thank you very much. Move on with life. Sometimes in life, you know what? This and I really, really like this kid personally.
So you don't think if he came back in, he couldn't adjust the things that he did
It's
wrong?
done. See, I'm not a go back guy. Even at work, I'm not a go back guy.
But I think sometimes, Ken, just with the way things are, people need a wake up call like that. And maybe you would have been that call where he would have come back and he would have shown himself and he would have been a phenomenal worker here.
Yeah, but maybe he will be a great worker at somebody else and think back, you know what? I screwed up and now I need to be the right thing and do the right thing. You know what? The sad thing is I had to do something his father should have did for him. Or not his father, any male role model, not necessarily his father.
Right, whatever.
Somebody in his life. This kid had no example of a man inside his life. And I can tell that by a lot of my employees, which ones have and which ones haven't. It is so simple and so easy to tell. It's so simple to know men or women that have had a lack of male role model or a male role model. Oh, say that 10 times fast.
Or a male role model.
Thank you. 10 times.
Or male role model, 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 or male role model.
Nice. Wow.
You
Congrats.
know those people
I
who
could have
read
never
the
got that
small
out.
print at the end of a commercial?
Is that you? You can totally do that.
I could totally do that.
See, why don't we do something for the show that always gets played at the end?
Okay.
A
warning. We have a warning about the game.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Warning, to the Ken Pettigrew Show may cause seizures, aneurysms, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, look it. We need to write
Let's write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Another note for the show, man. I'm telling you, everybody, you guys need to tell a friend, tell a lover. I'm Ken Pettigrew, the Vagabonds. We will be right back, everybody. Send out a tweet, send out a Facebook, tell them where it is you're at Monday through Thursday, right here at KenPettigrew.com.
Something of a buzz, connection through a wire. If it's alright by you, I think I'll stop by for the fire and see what's going on.
Yeah. Whew, I really like this group, the Vagabonds. I can't help it. I like them. I like this song. I like the style. It's got a groove. It's not always my thing, but man, if it's got a groove,
Ken's down.
I am down with that. I talked about yesterday. I forget. I don't know. I'll have to go back and listen. ADHD. That's what my phone message says too.
Your phone message says you have ADHD?
Listen, it says, "This is Ken. Leave a short message. I have ADHD and I will not listen to it."
That's funny.
That's my answer.
Well, I don't have ADHD and I'm pretty good at remembering things, so why don't you tell me about your epiphany?
Well, my
that
epiphany,
you started to talk about.
Kind of like how we started to talk, but my thought is,
yeah.
And Kim said, because people don't want to deal with you at times, just for insert reason, because you're short. You don't want to hear anybody's opinion. You don't really. And I'm like, well, maybe no, just kind of like what we were talking about. Maybe people, just like I said, maybe I don't want to hear someone's crap. And maybe someone's not going to pull that crap on me. Maybe someone's not going to give me their bullshit and feed me a line of crap. I mean, is that...
So,
why can't that be it? I mean, why is it because, Ken's short-tempered, Ken is this, Ken's not understanding? I think that I'm a pretty understanding person.
You're saying you just have a good bullshit meter, so you can see when someone's
ding,
beating around the bush, and when that occurs, your patience is done, you're moving on.
Right out of the gate. Listen, and
I
you know what?
I don't think that's wrong.
And I don't like you know what? I got a good excuse meter, too. Excuse meter, call it a reasoning meter, because someone says, well, the reason why I did it, that's just giving yourself an excuse. I was a thief because I was so hungry. I was a rapist because I was so horny. I was a this because of a that. Or I did it because of my excuses are A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So maybe someone who you aren't super familiar with yet, who, whether it's a new employee, someone you just met through mutual friends, whatever the case is, do you, maybe the first time a disagreement or whatever had happened and the excuses come up, are you kind of okay the first time around and you listen to whatever they have to say and say, hey, just so you know, going forward, I'm not one of those guys where you can put excuses on, so
no.
For us to be cool, don't pass it off to me.
No, I'm pretty right. I don't take the excuses very well at all. Not even close. It is a.
Well, I think the people that love and care about you will learn to function with you in that manner. I think, someone in my life who I'm very close to is I think has a lot of that trait as well, where they don't do excuses. Even if I feel like something was justified that caused me to react a certain way.
Yeah.
But and I try to say, it happened because of this. They're very much like, are you sorry or not? Because I'm not listening to the excuse.
Well, because listen, you know what? Everybody has reasons, everybody. Chrissy, stay out of the chat room.
Okay.
Look, I already could tell. I'm not even in there, but I already know you're reading the chat. I'm not even in the chat room. I can't do it. I can't do that and all this. But listen, you can't, and people are right. Listen, and like it or not, you know what? People want to be sensitive. People want to be understanding. People want to have this, you know what? Everybody wants this. Listen, this is everybody. There's very few of the people that you're talking about and me and the few other people like me. There's not a lot of people of us. We are not the understanders of the world. We are not the ones who get why is somebody so upset because insert reason.
Right. So you're not a counselor.
I would be one of the best counselors on the world. I think the problem with counselors is problems. See, it's like a doctor. Okay, consider these. Seriously, this is a very good thought. This is a good analogy. This is the best thing I'm good at. Counselors are like drug pushers.
Okay, in what manner?
They don't want to help you. They want you to come back. When
you say counselor, you mean like a therapist that you would go to, or you mean like a counselor to kids' school? I
would say, okay, now kids are different now. I'm talking about adults. If some little child went through some trauma and something's really bad has gone on, that's different, and they need to get maybe some understanding. Okay, but honestly, they shouldn't need a counselor. They should have better parents. But
unfortunately, that's not always the case.
Okay, that is not always the case. But I'm talking about adults. Somewhere in every adult's life, if it's, dare I say, 16 for some people, dare I say it's 56 for some people, or 60 for some people. There's people that will never get this in life, that will never have an epiphany, as we talked about earlier today. Get out. Get out. Go find the news articles. Read up on our guests. You know what? I need a call-in number. Are they calling me?
I'm calling him.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need that.
So let's do it then. Why don't you take over while I call our guest in?
No, we got to do it from Skype over here. But anyways, what I'm saying is these people will always live with an excuse. A counselor, they make their living by letting people talk about their problems and their issues. Just keep talking about them. Just keep talking about them. You know what? Talk your effing bank empty. What do they tell you to fix your problem? I have told more people on this show how to fix their problems than people have paid millions of effing dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars to counselors.
Let me interject here.
Okay, who sit there and let you go, oh, me. Oh, me. No, listen.
Can I speak from experience,
Yes, please.
Ken? I go to a therapist.
Okay.
I've been going to a therapist for, I don't know, at least 4 years,
This
I would
is
say.
deep now.
I'm cool.
Okay.
For at least 4 years. And I just don't think it's that black and white. And I trust this lady very much. And
Okay.
she probably knows me second best in all the world.
Uh-huh.
And she's not after me to get my money. And the reason I know this is because I pay a third of what every other client of hers pays, because I'm someone who she knows I want to work hard at this, who I apply therapy very well, and she doesn't charge me an arm and a leg, which I'm grateful for. So she's not all about money. I don't think therapists are. Are there some that are out there like that? Of course,
a lot.
I'm sure there are.
I would tend to believe.
It's not someone who just lets me go on and drown in sorrow and who doesn't offer guidance or they ask questions that perhaps I'm not asking myself that help me during the rest of the week or until I see them again.
Yeah.
Helps jog my mind to think in other directions and evaluate, why am I doing this? Is this something that I want to change? So for me, I don't know. I disagree with my experience.
Okay. Okay, but if somebody has said, and literally people carry, and we've had this conversation, we've talked about this stuff, we've said all these other things in life and all this other stuff. Why, if people carry around in life and everything a wheelbarrow of shit? You have a wheelbarrow.
Well, that's why you go to a therapist, so you don't carry around a wheelbarrow of shit, Ken.
I grew up, and I should be carrying around the biggest wheelbarrow in life. But you know what I've learned to do? It took me a little bit to do this. It took me until I woke up at about 35 to realize you're going to effing wake up. And I started dropping a brick. I'm not going to think about this shit anymore. When I started, I told myself, what the hell, Ken?
I think from when I started to go, there are many things that I don't think about anymore, that I've moved beyond, that aren't a part of my life.
Good.
But as life is, you experience other setbacks, other experiences, you evolve, you change, you grow. And since I've been going, I used to go every week, I now go bi-weekly. Will a time come where maybe I'll go once a month, and then eventually I won't go at all?
So you're a bi type of girl.
I am, Ken.
Nice. I'm Ken.
I'm open-minded.
We're going to look at that. Everybody's like, oh, my God. Here we go. We're going to take ourselves a little break. Our guest is coming up. Hello.
Yeah, Coven Delacruz.
Stop reading the chat room. I'm not.
He will be on shortly. And I'm sorry. I just have to give a special shout out to my new friend, Mark. Mark, thank you so much for tuning into the show. I'm so happy to have you here. Kisses for you.
That's right, everybody. Tell a friend, tell a lover. Little tongue in public, man. I'm Ken Pettigrew. Have some fun, everybody. We will be right back. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight coming up. Woo! Tell a friend, tell a lover.
Wait
Business today is evolving faster than at any other time in history. And at Focus Dynamic Consulting, we are helping companies think ahead. Even while we are helping solve your business challenges today, we are thinking about the future and how we can take you there. Focus Dynamic Consulting specializes in executive business management, leadership development, team building, and mentorship. Please visit our website at www.focusdyna.com.
Yeah, everybody. Woo. Tell a friend, tell a lover. We're back right here, live on the Ken Pettigrew Show. Coven, what's up, my friend? What's happening, brother? Are you there?
Oh, Coven.
Coven.
Where might you be?
I don't know if my Skype's not working right or something, but I don't know what to do about this. Tell him I'm... Nice. You guys got to love this. You guys got to love when you know what I need to do?
He's calling me.
Yes, tell him.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hold on, Diaz. We'll be right back to you guys. You know, I had a freaking phone issue here, of course. Why would it not just work, right? You know? Does anything ever work right? Tell him I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. I had to re-log in. Okay. So have him call me right back, and we're good to go. I am so sorry, everybody. It's so unprofessional, and that is all on your host. That's right, me, your host, Ken Pettigrew, screwed the pooch on this one, I do have to say.
Well, you do like to do a lot of screwing, Ken.
Oh, man.
So...
Coven, you there? Man, I don't know. I have a Skype issue. And I don't know how else to get him on.
Should I call him again? Should we call him?
Yeah, but I don't know how else
Oh,
to
but you're
do
saying
it.
your Skype is...
It's not working.
Acting
Hello?
up?
Coven, you there? It keeps answering and hanging up. And I don't know why that is.
Oh, that's what he said was happening.
It's exactly what it's doing. And it keeps saying I'm getting a missed call. You have a missed call on Skype. You have a voicemail on Skype. No effing shit, man. I swear, these sons of bitches. See, it calls and hangs right up on him. Right up on him. Man, well, you know what? I don't know what to do about this Skype
Okay.
issue. So if you would call him off the air.
I will call him off the
air. And what
air.
I will do is do a little bit of what I'm doing to have this conversation and tell him either I can try to call him back and give me a few minutes, or if he wants to redo it.
Yeah.
If he's not feeling good. Because he was a little sick anyways.
Right.
But no excuses for me on my end. But everybody.
Okay, so I'm going to call him back.
Exactly right. So anyways, yeah, Chrissy's going to be giving him a call. I'm going to figure out the rest of this crap and figure out why I can't get my Skype to work. But, Coven, you there, brother? See, I don't know. Anybody have any help on Skype why something would just keep cutting off and cutting off? It's cutting off. I don't know. Don't know what to do about it. And I am effing lost with it. But, what's up, Kel? Look at that. I'm just checking the cords on the side of the computer. Let me try. Well, we can do it the other way too. That's for damn sure. You guys have to realize. Let's see. Mouse is calling. Let's make sure this is not in. Mouse, what's up? Mouse. Yo, Mouse, you there? That is the damnedest thing. Can anybody have an answer if that would work or what's going on? Oh, shit. Mouse, you there? Yo, yo, yo. Fucking son of a bitch. Why, Mouse. Mouse. I know you're there now, you some bitch. I hear you. Mouse. Nope. Gonzo. Anyways, I don't know what's up, you guys, on my Skype. I take calls. It always works. I don't know what the hell's happening now. But it is definitely not working. I don't know. I have no idea what to do with this. So, anyways, everybody, if you want to call them, tell them we can maybe do it again. Yeah, because Mouse is calling too, and it just keeps hanging up on him. So, you guys, son of a bitch. Anybody have any help, man? Anybody? See, this is where the show at times, like it's going just downhill quick. Like sons of bitches, your show is being ruined. Yeah, it keeps hanging up on him as soon as I call.
The show was already ruined because of my voice.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry, Mark, for my voice. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Chrissy, did you ruin it because...
Well, according to some people...
You did?
I ruined the show with my voice.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
And I quote, it's effing annoying, everybody. It's effing annoying.
It's effing annoying.
Well, he said the F-U-C-K word, but I don't think I need to go there.
Really? For unlawful chronal knowledge?
For what?
For unlawful chronal knowledge.
Chronal knowledge?
Yeah.
I haven't heard this term, chronal knowledge.
It means F. Spell it out.
F-U-C-K.
For unlawful chronal knowledge.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so apparently that's my voice. And I'm ruining some people's listening experience. So
no.
Let me do a quick apology. For anyone's listening experience that I am ruining of the Ken Pettigrew Show, I'm sorry. But if you know Ken, I'm not going anywhere. So here we go.
No, it's not working.
Okay, so guys, I don't know. We're having little technical issues. I think at the moment our awesome guest Coven is not...
You guys in the chat room,
coming on.
When I played music, could you actually hear music playing or not? Or was it just silence? Well, no. Well,
yeah, let's get
you
some
would
user
have to hear
feedback.
music because they can hear my voice. So they would
Right.
have to because it's going... Look at Marijuana Mamas. I just saw this on Twitter. Wow.
What? Let's hear it.
I don't know. I just saw a tweet that says Marijuana Mamas. It's been retweeted. I'm curious what's a marijuana mama?
Probably a mom that smokes a lot of pot.
Would they be smoking pot as they were
Raising their children?
like raising them or birthing them?
God, I don't know. I hope not.
You know? I mean, yo, did that work?
Oh, and I just had a
Coven?
chat.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah!
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You must have pulled off some like special effects stuff to make this baby happen, my friend. You know what? I tend to believe Wayne Hoffman effed up all the electronics around this place.
He did. Guys, if you missed last week, we had a mentalist on, and he says when he's around, electronic shit goes haywire.
And now we have a mental person hosting the show.
Uh-huh, exactly. But
Coven.
luckily, we have Coven on, who's an effects artist, and he can fix anything with his special effects.
Please come fix this. Can you fix this, my friend? Jeez Louise.
try.
I got to get some, with all the work you guys, we got Coven Delacruz on the show, award-winning filmmaker, special effects artist, director, photographer. I mean, this guy.
He's a do-it-all kind of
Man,
fellow.
you are a do-it-all, and I love the graphic artist. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, am I a graphic artist that if I drop the F-bomb on people?
Sure.
So is Coven your real name? Because Ken and I thought it was a really cool name, but we just didn't know if it was your real name.
Yeah, it is my real name.
It is nice, man. So tell us, man, how did you get into doing film work, my friend?
Well, I started out when I was young, acting and writing, and then I went on to doing haunts, and I was doing effects and haunts. And from there, I kind of applied for a job, and I got an effects job, and from there, I just kept going.
No kidding. What's some of the...
Yeah, and then I started directing and bringing out some of my own stuff.
And now you're in high demand, right? I mean, you're working all the time, it seems like, in many different facets.
I'm very fortunate that I am actually getting the work, so, that's very good, and I'm very humble for that.
Nice, man. Now, was it tough getting all this work, or was it just experience and people, or was it, so Coven, are you saying doing a good job and being good at what you do, showing up on time, matters?
Yes, it does. I mean, it took me a while to get my name out there, and then after that, people started coming to me, which is very good.
That's a good
so
spot to be in.
I just worked really hard and do what?
I said that's a really good spot to be in when you have people coming to you and you don't have to go out there and try to find the work, that they are coming to you.
Yeah, I still go out there and, look for work, but, it is good for people to come and ask for me.
What do you get hired most out on, whether it be directing, the effects, the photography, the acting? What are you hired the most on?
At first it was effects, but lately, for the past year, it's been directing and cinematography.
And who is it that's hiring you? Is it people putting together their own projects? Is it small studios? Like, what is your clientele like?
It's mostly people putting their own projects together, just individuals or small companies.
Now, what's the difference between, listen, and I have no idea, between a director and what a cinematographer does?
A cinematographer is the DP, the guy that shoots on the camera, and the director actually directs everybody.
Yeah,
you said DP, and he was like, I don't know what the hell DP
like,
is.
What's
that?
that?
DP is the director of photography. It's the same thing as a cinematographer.
Oh, nice, man.
And you do it all. So you set up the shot, you film the shot, and at the same time, you can direct the actors if need be.
Yes.
Now, how...
It's a good thing to be the director and the cinematographer, because sometimes you have either a cinematographer or director that wants to have their shot instead of yours. So if you're doing both at the same time, you kind of run the whole thing.
Nice. So now, do you think being a guy in back of the camera helps you be a director, or do directors? I mean, could you be a director and not have a clue what the camera angles look like, or does it benefit you starting from shooting the camera, seeing the angles, and doing some of the setup?
A director usually has their own vision, but if I'm behind the camera, I can actually make my vision come out more because I know what I'm looking for.
Right.
So both of them together actually help each other.
Nice. Now, what is what's what's some of the hardest effects work that you've had to do? Because I gotta believe the setup it takes to do a 30-second shot of something that is it's got a lot of effects, a lot of makeup, a lot of setup. I mean, does it take hours and days to set up a 30-minute shot?
It depends on what you're doing. If I'm live casting something, that usually takes a while to prep and get ready. But if you're doing a shot, a lot of the times if you're running tubes for blood and stuff,
right,
you really kind of got to get it on one or two shots because it's going to get everywhere. It's going to get on the actor's clothes, depending on what it is. And you kind of have to have that one shot to make it happen.
Really? Now, what was the...
You'll have to prep a little bit more for that just to make sure that you get it right.
Now, tell us about a time that you have set up, and damn it, somebody screwed it up. And then you're like, God, F you. Oh, not.
Add this caller to your current call, press 5.
I don't know.
To accept, press 1.
I don't know really. Usually, I haven't really come to that problem.
Right.
Most of the time, everything works out pretty well. I usually have a backup plan if
Uh-huh.
something goes wrong to shoot. So, I've been fortunate enough to get it pretty much on, the way I need it. So I've never really had that problem.
Now doing that, do you think that is because of the benefit of your talent as much as it is the talent around you? Because that's got to take a lot of prep. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you have to see because not only are you the director, I mean, you have to manage what's going on. You have to manage all these people. How hard is that to do?
It is really hard. If I'm doing multiple jobs, a lot of the time I would prefer doing one instead of two unless I'm actually doing cinematography and directing. But if you have, good PAs, good AD that help you out, that really helps out a lot because they're there. They're kind of managing with you. You let them know what you need, and they're kind of keeping an eye on everything while you're shooting.
Nice. Now, we have a caller. Hey, Mouse, are you on?
How you doing?
Good.
How you doing?
Good, man. Do you have a question?
Hey, I have a question for you, sir. You know Michael Hine?
No, I don't.
That passed away to the New York City Horror Festival?
Name doesn't come to mind. Sorry.
He passed away?
Anytime it was a New York City Horror Festival, it was Michael Hine. He pretty much did it, and he passed away recently.
Wow.
He always produced different films and everything else, and he always promoted new films and everyone that had money behind them. So right now, I have a question for you. So if you don't know him or not, regardless, what is right now, everybody that's listening to the show right now, what is the film we need to go behind and look and promote? Give me a film right now.
Do you want me to say that again?
Okay, well, if there's a movie out there that needs to be promoted, there's been a lot of independent films out there. There's a lot of small budget movies out there. But if there was one that you wanted the listeners to get behind and support, which movie would that be?
In your opinion?
I would say right now, probably Dry Spell. It's a friend of mine that's directing it.
Thanks, Miles.
They're actually...
Oh, my word, everybody.
I just hung up on him.
We just hung up on our guest, who is going to give us a great answer.
I am such a douchebag.
So do we need Coven to call back?
I'm calling him.
This is Coven Delacruz with Condemned Productions. Please leave your name, number, and a brief...
He's probably trying to call us.
You guys, man. I would say that I've been drinking a lot, but not even... I've had...
This is Coven Delacruz.
Oh, my God, man.
I'll tell him we're calling him.
That's Mouse calling me back.
Okay, Mouse, don't call us back.
Mouse didn't realize when I hung up on him, I hung up on freaking everybody. Oh, my God. You guys, look at me. What is wrong with me tonight? I have never... Coven, man, I have never had this much issues. I mean, this is me. Listen, man, I mean, this is me. I can't put this on anybody else other than I have just murdered this show tonight. You know what? The cops should come arrest me for the violence and for the lack of quality that I've given you and this audience, man. I apologize to everybody. Whew.
Oh, dude, you're fine. I think it's kind of entertaining.
It's like oh, shoot. I'm gonna start licking the freaking camera screen here pretty soon.
So answer. I'm excited to hear your answer, Coven. Can you go ahead and say that again?
So what was that movie again?
Oh, right now I'd probably say Dry Spell. A friend of mine is actually directing that, and they're actually shooting it right now in New York.
And it's called. Say it again. Drexville.
Dry Spell.
Oh, Dry Spell. Okay, Dry Spell. And so it's not out yet. It's in production, and it's something that maybe we need to look for. Okay.
They started shooting it a couple
But
of days
is there
ago.
a way, I mean, if this is a great project you believe in, is there a way we can support it, whether it's just
how do we start
it,
promoting
talking about it, or whatever the case is?
It's my friend Travis Lake. He's on Twitter. I guess the only thing you could probably do is probably kind of tell a little bit about it or retweet it because they already did the Indiegogo thing. There's really not much you can do except kind of let people know right now until they actually get done with it.
So what is Travis Lake's Twitter? Because I'm looking for him now, man.
Yeah, do you know his handle?
Not offhand.
His handle. That's so funny. You know what? Do you remember, Coven, man, how old are you?
37.
30. So you definitely are going to know this. Remember back, you were barely probably young enough to, old enough to remember this. But do you remember the show or that movie, The Rubber Duck? And all these people had these CB handles like Smokey and the Bandit. It was the Bandit and Snowman. Man, when you talk about Twitter now, is Twitter one step? Is it just one step ahead of a CB? It's like a social.
I think it is.
It is kind of. When you think about it, because all these people have their own little handles.
Right.
And that's what they called it. What was your CB handle? And plus, I remember my dad's was Ken Pettigrew, the FBI agent, the female body inspector.
Oh, gosh.
Plus I was a kid. And my dad
probably thought that was hysterical.
It was funny. Well, at the time. But anyways, man, let's get back to our man, Coven.
Coven, yeah.
Yes, please.
So what are you working on, Coven? We want to support you. We want people to be aware of the projects that you have going on. How can we know more about what you've got?
Okay, right now I'm working on Close Encounters, which is the 50 Kisses London competition. We're going to start shooting that Saturday.
Right? Nice.
And I'm not sure. The deadline is October 27th. But I think they're going to start screening them in February, right before Valentine's Day, because that's what it's for.
Right. Now,
and then I'll also be shooting Daisy soon. I still need to cast a couple of people for that, but I don't really have much on that yet until I get casted, and then I'll start putting more out for it.
Now, when are you? Now, are you going to be shooting in Los Angeles anytime soon?
No, I'm going to be shooting in New York after this, possibly PA, but not LA right now.
Oh, man, you got to get into SoCal.
I know, that's what I keep telling him.
That's what Chrissy does, man.
Get over here, yo.
Chrissy's a little actress. Plus, if we need to get somebody, you know what? She would be a hell of a, you know what?
Well, Coven and I have briefly talked about me and working with him, but the script he sent me wasn't, it wasn't right for me.
Oh, really? Whoa. Slow down. No, stop now.
Actually, that one that I talked to you about, I'm actually shooting that one in New York.
What is, okay. No, why isn't the script for something you would do?
I
gotta hear this now.
For what had occurred to the character is something that I just don't deal well with due to something that happened to me as a young girl, and so it was just something that I just really didn't feel like I could do.
So Coven, that if we can ever shoot a horror scene, how funny would it be, little Chrissy killing Ken?
Oh, please let me kill
That would
Ken.
be so.
That would
you
be
know
amazing.
why? Because like I probably almost 3 of Chrissy's, and that would be the funniest damn thing.
Or else we need to set up a photo shoot with Coven. We have all these people we need to go see on the East Coast from the show.
Anyways.
And we need Coven to do our effects and something where I'm just slitting Ken's throat, Coven. I don't know. What is your
throat?
What is your vision for me destroying Ken?
Why would you try to Nicole Simpson me? That's not very nice.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't slit Ken's throat. But, we could do something fun.
She's going to make me match Lance Armstrong.
Oh, Lord. That would actually be really funny.
That would be so funny.
Something where I'm just,
look what I got.
Exactly. Need more balls for the Ken Pettigrew Show?
Well, here are the balls of the Ken Pettigrew Show. No, anyways.
There we go. I trust Coven's direction.
So, Coven, man, makeup and all that stuff, is that stuff got to be tough? Dealing with that stuff?
As in, what do you mean tough?
Well, you don't apply it, right? Do you hire a makeup artist, I'm guessing, and they kind of know what they're doing?
No, I actually apply most of my stuff.
Oh, you
Dang,
do?
you are a one-stop
shop.
So
then shoot. I mean,
the whole thing about that is, when I'm doing effects, I like to do just effects. Because the last thing that I did was a feature, it was 4 segments.
Right.
I did directing, cinematography, and effects. And by the time I got to the effects, I was just so tired. I really wasn't into it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I would rather do just effects by itself if I'm doing it because it just takes up so much time.
Gotcha.
Is it tough? I mean, I couldn't imagine sitting there as an actor, sitting in the chair for like 4 effing hours.
It depends on what it is and the actor or actress. Some of them are really good with it, and some of them just move around way too much, and they just don't have the patience for it.
Right. What do you do with them? I mean, do you get them high or drop them with Xanax?
I kind of start talking to them about things, kind of keep them calm.
So none of the above?
It does get kind of irritating when they move around, or sometimes they'll get on their phone and start texting people and stuff, and that just...
and their head's down, and you need it up, and...
Yeah.
No kidding, man.
It kind of messes up the makeup, and it just prolongs it.
Listen, company, you know what? Let's take a quick little break, and then what we're going to do, we're going to get back to you. We're going to let this rip,
Okay.
and let's go another 10, 15 minutes with it, because we definitely owe you that plus, and that's for damn sure for you being patient with us here.
Sounds good.
All right.
We'll be right back.
All right, Coven. That's everybody, man. That's Coven. You guys know the man. Check him out. Tell a friend. Tell a lover. You know what time it is? It's Thursday, but we got a little Wednesday. Tongue in public.
I was about to say, tongue in public, I bet.
I'm Ken Pettigrew, and we'll be right back, everybody.
There's more to you than what you show.
Yeah, everybody. Woo. Tell a friend, tell a lover right here at KenPettigrew.com. Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. on the East Coast, man. Remember, all you staying up late, no coffee needed. That's for damn sure. We got Coven Delacruz on the show tonight, our guest, and we want to welcome him back. And everybody at WROMradio.net in all 56 countries checking this show out, getting a rebroadcast. I gotta thank Tom and WCAutosales.com, the studio right here, man.
That's right.
So, Coven, welcome back to the show, my friend.
How you doing?
How you feeling,
So
Coven?
When are you guys coming to the East Coast?
We need to plan something because we've talked to a lot of guests lately who are over there, and they're like, "Dude, come do a show with us. Come do a show with us." And we're like, "Oh shit, we need to make it happen."
You know what we need to do is maybe it's a 4-day drive. So we're talking.
We could do it in 3 days.
We can do it in 3 days.
I took a train. It was 3 days, so we can drive it in. We could drive it in 3.
Maybe we take a train and we do the Ken Pettigrew train show, and then we have a destination.
Okay, I would agree to do a train only if we tape the whole experience because I did that once with my family and I wanted to shoot myself because you are stuck on a train for 3 days, and when your father doesn't like to spend a lot of money and you don't have a sleeper car and the train runs out of food, you're going to kill somebody. So if we videotape the whole experience and then market it in some fashion, let's do it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. How do we get someone to sponsor that for the show?
We got to pitch it to some stupid-ass reality television show.
The train tour.
Ken Pettigrew train tour. What kind of crazy is going to be unleashed?
Because they have Wi-Fi, we can take this.
Oh, my God, we can just interview guests on the train.
We can do... Coven, what do you think about that, man?
What do you think? Talk to us.
I think that sounds pretty good.
Sounds pretty good,
I
mate.
would definitely like to see what happens.
We should turn that... You know what? Why don't you come film it?
I was going to say, why don't you get on board with this project?
You come film it,
Get a one-way ticket out here and ride with us in a train back to the East Coast.
Right?
That sounds interesting.
That does sound fun. Interesting.
We got to put our heads together, make this happen.
This would be so much fun.
We've got some great rappers from last week that we can hook up with.
You mean...
Illo with the Flow and Gizzle Rose.
I thought you meant C Money and Pet the Dog.
Well, yeah,
and
that's
Fish.
our rap names.
You know,
we got to bring it out.
Plus our DJ Fish.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
so we can
and
meet up
DJ
with them,
Fish.
and Coven can film everything and direct us.
Now, what city are you in, Coven?
Richmond.
Richmond, Virginia.
But he says he goes everywhere.
Dude, man, how big is NASCAR in Richmond, man?
Oh, is it big?
Way huge, right?
It's pretty big, I guess. I'm really not into NASCAR. So.
Me either.
I'm so glad you're not.
Me
no
either.
offense to any NASCAR fans. Thanks for listening to the show.
I just like to see... Kim points at me, but people don't understand. I watch NASCAR for all the wrong reasons. I want to watch somebody wreck. I love watching.
Oh, my God, you're horrible.
But I'm honest. At least I'm honest about it. I'm not sitting there knocking down 55 Bud Lights, and a half a case of freaking bratwurst. I'm looking for cars to wreck and rooting on Dale Earnhardt, who hasn't won anything in forever.
I mean, the wrecks make it exciting, but I don't want anyone to get hurt.
They're safe.
They're not safe. People die in those things all the time.
They do not die in those things all the time.
Coven, do they die all the time?
No.
No, I'm asking Coven.
Not all the time, but they do die.
See?
When was the last person that died?
Someone died recently.
It was Dale Earnhardt. Was the last guy who died, right? Or Kyle Petty's dad or Kyle Petty's grandson.
They still died.
But you know what? People die dropping off curbs. People die filming. I mean, how about that dude that who shot not Jackie Lee. I mean, who was the Kung Fu kid who got shot and killed on set because they loaded the gun? Brandon Lee. Kung Fu Lee. Shit. Brandon Lee got Kung Fu Lee. But Brandon Lee died shooting a movie. He got shot with a prop gun, but wasn't a prop gun. It was a real gun. And
that's ridiculous.
But it's okay. So what does that mean? Because it's dangerous. Life is dangerous, right? Right?
Yeah,
Right?
it is. It is.
Anything can be dangerous.
But listen, man, what is it like, man, living your dream, man, filming, doing this? Because you know what, you are one of the fortunate ones, and I do applaud you. And dare I say, Ken Pettigrew is a little jealous because you're living your dream, man, and that is
you're in there.
It's not just jealous, you know what? It just makes me want to work harder to try to make my dream happen.
Yeah, I definitely. I mean, I love it. I definitely work hard to stay where I'm at because I'm very fortunate to actually get to do this. So, you know, I'm very thankful for it, and it's really great. Sometimes I can't really believe that I'm doing this.
Right. Now, you as a kid, man, what was the movie that turned you on, that inspired you to do what you do?
It's a good one.
I'd probably say Night of the Living Dead.
Nice.
Ah.
More brains. That was awesome. Right? More brains. Oh, I loved that movie as a kid. Scared the shit out of me, though, as a kid.
So would you say that's your favorite horror movie?
No, I would say probably favorite horror movie would probably be 30 Days a Night.
30 Days a Night, really?
Oh, really? Isn't that right? They're zombies, right?
No, they're vampires.
Oh,
vampires. Nice. Now, what's harder to shoot, vampires or zombie movies?
Do what now?
What's harder to shoot, like a vampire movie or a zombie movie? I would think a zombie movie because of all the makeup.
It depends on how much makeup is involved for each one, and depends on the script. But if you're just all out, I'd probably say zombies because it is a lot more makeup for most of it.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. But Coven, man, tell everybody where they can find you.
Your website,
everything
your Twitter,
about. Tell everybody where it is that they can do anything to track you down and be little Coven Delacruz stalkers.
Yeah.
Stalkers.
You like that?
Let's do it.
You know what? But what if their stalkers wearing stockings?
Ooh,
With
see,
the
then
line-
you might like the stalkers.
Well, that depends. What if they had the stockings over their face?
Well, he probably would like that too. He's into horror. Maybe he's into that kind of thing.
You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn.
Do we just search your name? Like, if people have no idea about Coven, are they like, don't I just search Coven Delacruz on Google? Like, how do we get to you?
Yes.
Yeah, mainly just my name, because for Facebook, it's my name. Twitter is Condemned Productions.
Nice.
LinkedIn, it's Coven Delacruz. And then my website is Condemned Productions. And then covenfilm.blogspot.com.
Nice, Coven. But listen, man, we really want to thank you for coming onto the show. And man, and plus I'm blowing you up on Twitter. You're doing the same. And me and Chrissy and Fish, we all thank you. And I got to give a shout out to Jimmy Starr, man.
I know,
that's
Jimmy
how we.
Starr.
It's so funny that me and Jimmy are all. He's getting some of my guests, I'm getting some of his guests. Or got this little
some weird incestual radio thing going on.
Menage a trois of guests, and you are in the middle of it, my friend Coven.
Oh yeah.
That sounds way bad than it should be. But Coven, man, thanks again, buddy, for coming onto the show.
Thank you guys for having me on here.
Okay, bud.
And you guys stay in touch with me if you guys want me to film that and you guys want to come down here. We'll work something out and we'll do that train thing.
Oh, listen,
Awesome.
I think there's something to that, man.
I do too.
That's a reality show in itself.
Dear God.
Dear God. All right, Coven. Thanks
Coven.
again, buddy.
Okay.
Bye, Coven. Take care.
All right, everybody. Check that out, man. Not too bad, right?
Yeah, he does it all. I didn't realize he did so much.
Now you as an actress.
Yes.
Explain to everybody how hard is that? We got another call already.
Oh. Who is it?
I have no
idea. Do you get nervous when you answer the phone? Like, is it going to be some total whack job?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Everybody's a whack job. Who is this?
This is John from Pensacola, man. I called a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, my God. Honest John. Honest John.
What's up, my friend? What's happening, man?
Oh, John. We've missed you so.
Hey, John, man, let me tell you about a story. Here, man, you know what? Here, let me start you out with one before you start us out with one. How's that?
Okay.
You go.
That sounds
Listen,
fair.
man, I met my my Uncle Dudley.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is probably about, now it's got to be at least 18 years ago now.
Okay.
This was before, it's got to be probably 22 years ago now. This is before I was getting married.
Okay.
To my first wife, mother of my kids.
Okay.
Not my beautiful girl now.
No.
Because I left that bitch. No,
wow.
she's really not. But anyway,
we always have one of those in the background.
Oh no, but, right? But anyways, my Uncle Dudley, man, and I mean, as a kid, he always had this watch I liked, and it was a Rolex.
Uh-huh.
And I always wanted it, and I always wanted it, and I wanted it, and I wanted it. I was turning 21. I was getting married. I said, Uncle Dudley, man, what's my chances of getting that watch for a wedding present?
Oh God.
And he goes, Here, Kenny, I got something for you. And he hands me, it's the gun that's with Chris inside the picture that's in the studio. It's a little 38. And I'm like,
sweet.
And I'm like, I wanted the Rolex. I didn't need the gun. And then my Uncle Dudley goes, Kenny, one day, if this ever happens, you come home, you find your wife in bed with another man. What are you going to do? Throw your watch at him?
I love it.
That was your wedding advice and your wedding present?
I'm just saying.
If you find your wife in bed with another man.
What are you going to do? Throw your watch at him?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just saying. That is what that man said, and I was like, that was some of the best advice. And today, you know what? At the time, it didn't really strike me as like, damn.
Probably just like, you morbid.
That was, I thought, but now, being a little older and wiser,
yeah,
I'm like,
damn straight.
I would have rather had the watch still now because
it'd probably be worth a mint, huh?
I don't know if it's unfortunately or fortunately, I haven't had to pull around from that weapon.
That's probably fortunate.
In hate.
I think that's fortunate. You
In
can
hate.
always go to the gun range if you really
Only
need to
in
fire
love.
off a few.
Yeah, I pulled it in a lot of love. You know what? But think about this. Would that be love? Pulling the trigger then?
No, Ken, that'd be hate.
You sure?
It depends on the
Well, I
situation.
guess
It might
love,
be the
okay,
best thing ever
love
happened
kind
to
of
the individual.
spurred you to do. Okay, I get it.
Listen, I'm just asking. I'm just asking the questions
That's
that
what
everybody
you do.
else wants
Ask
to
those
know.
questions.
So, anyways,
Johnny boy?
what's up, Johnny boy? What do you got to say, man?
Well, Ken, I just always have a story.
I know you do. That's why, you know what, John?
That's why
you
you're
are
fabulous.
always welcome to the show and tell us your story because we're always here to listen.
Sitting on the edge of your seat.
Yes.
We are. We can't wait.
Yeah, and plus my seat's leather, plus I'm in a kilt and I'm free balling. So I'm getting like sweat down there. So
So is that helping things or?
Well, let me tell you. Here's my story.
Okay.
I was married to my sister, so I'm Uncle Daddy.
Right, Uncle Daddy.
But it's not as bad as it sounds.
Okay.
You really would think that, I started dating this little woman who ended up being my wife and having 3 kids with her, and now she hates me and I hate her, and it's one of those people, that it's just like your ex-wife. It's the best thing ever happened when you got divorced. But anyway, her dad and my mom got together before we could get married and married each other, and so I ended up marrying my sister. And so now I'm Uncle Daddy.
Nice. What was that like, man, being Uncle Daddy?
Well, I'll tell you, it really sucked. I mean, I had great kids, and we were all happy for many years, but my wife was just such a bitch over time that I just couldn't stay with her because otherwise, I would have been in prison and she'd have been dead, and my kids would have been in foster care.
Were your kids good
so
swimmers?
We ended up getting divorced.
Were your kids good swimmers because of the club feet or the web feet?
Except she wasn't his biological sister.
Listen, I'm just asking. I mean, because
sister through marriage.
They had webs between their feet, but other than that, they were normal.
We had Philip and Felissa and Flipper. All the names started with a PH.
Right.
All right.
Oh, man.
See, look
so you were talking something about the wedding advice, right?
Yes.
The wedding advice. Man, let me tell you, wedding advice is a great thing, and getting the gun was really probably the best thing that ever happened to you.
Yeah.
I had a buddy. Yeah, I had a buddy. He came, he was having sex with this woman who was married.
Uh-huh.
The man's wife, the woman's husband came in, whopped him in the head with the butt of a .38 special, didn't kill him. He dove out the window naked, ended up running down the side of the road with a box he had found in a dumpster, and made his way back to...
you know what? So, man, that's really talking about putting your penis in a box.
Oh, God.
That ain't Pandora's box. That is Kleenex box.
In the box.
Oh, my. Wait a minute. So, when you said that he hit her with a butt, so that it wasn't her butt she hit him on the head with?
No, it wasn't her derriere.
Oh, no. Her husband hit him in the head with the butt of the weapon, and he thought he was going to kill him because he caught him right there.
Right, like caught him in like mid-stroke.
Open window.
You know what? I mean, here, man, that if you had to catch your wife cheating or your partner cheating, would you rather catch her with a dude like mid-stroke pounding her doggy style, or I mean, what's worse, or her taking a mouthful of his crank? What would be worse?
I'd rather catch him from pounding it from behind.
Oh my God! Right?
For whatever reason.
I don't.
Okay.
What would you rather,
I don't
Ken?
have to kiss her and taste this guy's wang.
Wang,
Well, you wouldn't kiss her after all that.
I agree with Johnny.
Well, who knows? I mean,
Listen, man, there's some weak suck men out there.
Maybe, I guess, you know.
I mean,
all right.
yeah. See, the sad thing is that there's some weak suck women out there, and or men, both. I mean, because there's women who catch their husbands. And they give us some sob story and they stick it out. What the hell?
Right.
Seriously? But there is no way, man. I couldn't. You know what? This is one reason. See, here's another reason why I could never go back with an ex-girlfriend or an ex whoever. Because if they were dating somebody else, I can't do it.
Right.
Once I'm done,
I've never went back, Ken.
No.
I've had literally hundreds of relationships.
Hundreds?
And never went back to a previous lover.
Whoa. Hundreds of relationships?
How now, John? Are you
Hundreds of
you're just an amazing lover? You're just what is it, John? What is
Or
the
wait a
secret
minute,
of the hundreds of
wait.
relationships?
I know.
I am
Wait, John.
DeMarco. You ever see the movie Don Juan DeMarco?
No, John. You know what? I think it comes down to two L's.
I'm a lover that ravishes my women.
Yes.
Oh
I
my
ravish my woman like she was the only woman on the planet.
Yeah, well,
and how often do you do that?
Or
With
it's this.
how many
Wait a
different
minute.
girls?
Most of the time, daily.
Daily with
So-
the same woman or different?
Daily. The same woman now for the last 15 years.
Oh, okay, that's
you know
super
what?
cool.
There is something about that, man. You know what? There is something about when you're with with a partner, two partners. When
Whoa.
when two partners are together and you guys just want to knock it out all the time. I'm telling you, I tell everybody who listens to this show, everybody at WROMradio.net worldwide, whatever language you're from, if it's or whatever foreign language that you're speaking,
right?
You need to fornicate. The more you F, the happier you will be.
Yeah.
Listen, attitude is everything, my friend, and it all starts with a good nut.
Listen, there's nothing like waking up with a man in the morning. A little peen boner, then a boner, and then off to work you go. You know what? Hi ho, I got a boner to go. Hi ho. Not bad.
Sounds good, Ken.
Not bad.
Sounds like the way to start your day.
I'm telling you, it's amazing. The release of serotonin, it's good for both people. There's no way it can be bad for anybody. And you know, if you can use it as therapy.
Yes.
I mean, I use it with my partner as therapy. She has problems with, depression and anxiety and all that stuff.
You pound her.
For about 30 minutes after that, everything's beautiful.
Everything is beautiful after Johnny
Right.
pounds her.
Sunshine, lollipop, and rainbows, everything.
Hey, listen, man, talking about the effing you get for the effing you gave, man, right?
Yeah.
That's how my Uncle Dudley also described karma to me. It's the effing you get for the effing you gave.
Absolutely.
Think about that one.
Absolutely. The yin and the yang, the karma, whatever you want to call it. If you don't put anything into your loving, you're not going to get much out of it.
Listen,
if you're just there for the stroke and, oh, I'm good, here you go.
No.
If all you do is run up and jam it in and that's the end of it, that's not much for loving. You need to caress that woman. You need to kiss her all over her body.
Yeah, John.
You run your tongue and
Yeah.
one into the other.
Yeah, Johnny. Come on.
Say it like
listen,
it
Listen, you know
is.
what? See, Johnny's my...
Listen.
Johnny, listen.
This is what makes tantric love possible.
Yeah, Johnny, you know what, my friend? This is what we do on this show. Not only do I do spread a little, maybe not hate, but people to wake up. I love in a different way, but don't we educate young men, young women, all of us, from the listeners to me, Chrissy, Fish, the dare I say, show contributor at this point, Johnny for the night.
Yeah.
Spreading the love, showing the love, showing people what to put out. You know what, man? All these people blowing up people in the Middle East, it's because they aren't getting fucked.
They're not getting laid, man.
They're not getting laid. They're not
You're
getting
probably
laid.
right.
I know. I'm more than. There's only so many times you can put your meat to a goat when it starts calling you lover, lover.
You're so bad.
Deeper.
I love it.
Oh,
Well, and the younger generation especially, Ken, I've got a real beef. All these young guys, they're running around, they're playing video games, they're using their fingers for the wrong thing.
Oh, man.
I mean, they forgot about the clitoris. They don't know. All they hear is the women brought it on themselves. Oh, it's the vagina this, the vagina that. The vagina ain't shit, man. If you don't have the clitoris going on, you ain't got nothing.
See, listen, you guys, here. Okay, Johnny, let's tell him right. Look at, it's gotten out of control now. Listen, men, young boys out there, you know what? But there's grown men. There's grown men that don't know. Listen, it's not about the vag. It's the man in the boat. You need to learn how to. It's like this. It's like rubbing him on the head. Like pretend that I'm the man in the boat. Selling along.
It depends on the woman.
Maybe
that specific stroke wouldn't work for every woman. Ken.
Okay, now here. See, this is the great thing about being a drummer. Not only can I turn, I can pat, then I can turn and pat. Switch. See that? See, the
Ken's
trick is
talented.
Look, it's like twiddling your thumb. Everybody does it one simple way. I can only go this way or this way. I can go both ways.
Wow.
Listen, you have to. That's why drummers make
that about you, Ken. Just
drummers
from
make
listening to you.
Drummers make the
That you
best
could go
lovers.
both ways, but I wasn't sure.
I meant with my twiddling and my patting on my head.
With your twiddle, I got you. Not with your noodle.
Not with my no, man. No, my noodle is no, man. I like estrogen a lot.
I hear you.
You know why? Because there's so much testosterone inside my body.
Mm-hmm.
Having some estrogen around me, it's kind of like a seesaw.
Okay.
So I can't find a woman who's a bitchy complainer.
Okay.
Because I won't put up with it.
That makes good sense.
Because I'm going to find someone who's a lady, who's nice. Because I'm not so nice.
Well, Ken, all of us want a woman who's a lady on the street and a whore in
the bed
for practical purposes. I mean, it's an old saying, but it's
No doubt.
true even today. I mean, there's just if you got a woman who's acting like she's a slut when you go out, you don't really want to do that.
No, you know why? Because you know what? There's a reason why that is. Because see, women forget this. Men will lose respect for you quick.
Mm-hmm.
That if you're going to be flirty with their friends, you're going to be not. I don't want to say slutty, but women know when they're being a little bit over sexual or
agree.
putting it. And when some men will put up with it, But the women who put up with that man will not stay with that man because she already knows that she rules the roost. A woman like that needs someone who's going to grab her by the fucking head, pound the crap, not physically with your hands.
Right, you mean sexually.
And and then when she starts to give you a little shit in public, don't fucking do that. Don't do that in front of me and get her ass in check.
Shut up.
Because she wants that. She's looking for that, and she will beat on every man until she finds that guy. And the sad thing is, then she will piss and moan about that guy. When in the end, that's all they wanted. The same thing with guys. Listen, guys are the same way. We are the worst about it, probably even more than women. We say we want this. We say we want that. You know what? All these guys that want to say, oh, yeah, man, I want a girl that's a stripper, this and that. They're lying sacks of shit. They're lying. You know what? Those are guys. Well, excuse me. I can't say men. Those are boys who have no idea about a woman.
Right. No clue.
No clue about a woman. But, John?
Well, you know, talking about strippers, 95% of those girls have been sexually abused, either physically or psychologically. That's why they are doing what they're doing, because they think that's all they have to offer to a man.
Right.
It's just, and listen, man, a man wants the box as much as anything else, but they want a woman.
Yes.
They want a lady.
It's the whole package.
This the whole package.
We're completing. We are man and woman for a reason. We self-complete each other. We should fill each other's gaps.
And I like to fill gaps, and my girl's looking at me, and that's what you have. She's mouthing it. You better say it. You better say it. She's throwing shit at me. She's abusing me. If you can believe that.
That's such a lie. Such a lie.
Yeah, because I get abused.
Yeah,
Or
you abuse her?
About any occasion. So if you guys will just give me something to run off of, I can about hit anything you can come up with.
Listen, Johnny, you can call anytime, my friend. Listen, I'm here Monday through Thursday also. Do a little half-hour show. Sometimes Chrissy gets a chance to call in. Sometimes Fish calls in. Sometimes we always have people call in. But you can always call in, man. You have the live line. Listen, not many people I save their name as a caller. But, my friend, you are...
Oh, we're going to save your name,
your name,
John.
Listen, this is who I have saved.
I called on a different number.
No,
I called on a different number last time.
You
so
did.
Save this number. This is the number I'll be calling on. I got a new phone.
Yeah, because I have Mouse and I have Johnny now.
Woo!
Mouse has been a long time, man. Mouse is...
I'm a celebrity. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, my friend. But you know what you need to do? Tell a friend, tell a lover, Johnny, about the Ken Pettigrew Show, my friend.
All right, Ken, I'll do it.
All right, brother, man. You have a great evening. You know what? Go give the wife a pickle tickle for the Ken Pettigrew Show.
I'm going to slip her some tongue and hide the pickle, buddy.
That's right, man.
God.
That's what I'm talking about. Park the Cadillac in the garage, baby.
Oh, thanks, John.
All right, John. There you go. Well, you know what?
Good old Johnny boy, huh?
But we do have good good listeners, right?
Yeah.
And it's really amazing, man. Chrissy, I mean, I was talking with Mouse a little bit about this. It's amazing that people will actually come back, and we have some people that come back all the time now and listen to us.
I know, it's fabulous. Isn't that interesting to say that there are people who want to repeatedly listen to me, and they plan their schedule around when I'm going to be on? That's great.
It is so awesome, man. It tells, it makes me feel really damn proud to do this show and have the cool people that come in and listen in this place. Everybody in the chat room now, everybody that was here a little bit earlier over at WROMradio.net, all of them. I got to say, man, we got to give you guys a lot of love. We're going to take another break here real quick. We got a little 16-year-old band.
Oh, I like that. Play that.
Everyday Goldfish right here live on the Ken Pettigrew Show, and we'll be right back.
Now, it'll never let you go.
Business today is evolving faster than at any other time in history. And at Focus Dynamic Consulting, we are helping companies think ahead. Even while we are helping solve your business challenges today, we are thinking about the future and how we can take you there. Focus Dynamic Consulting specializes in executive business management, leadership development, team building, and mentorship. Please visit our website at www.focusdyna.com.
Something of a buzz, connection through a wire. It feels alright by you.
Yeah.
I think I'll stop by for the fire.
Dare we start the Vagabonds again?
Oh, well, they're having a good run tonight.
They're getting a 2 for 2 for
Yeah,
two,
they
or
are.
2 for Thursday
Yep.
of the Vagabonds.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, man. What's up? Look at handcuff me to their.
Wow.
That's its official page. No, official page of 9-0. 9_O.
Wait, what are you reading right now?
On Twitter, I just see this thing. I just get a mention. And it
Oh,
says,
okay.
handcuff me to their music, Vintage Trouble, Ken Pettigrew Show,
Uh-huh.
a few other names. I got to mention Rising Terra Rising.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
But they go at Rising Terra, but no doubt about that. Mouse, what's up, brother? You going to call in now since you can actually have a conversation? Anybody else like to call in live? 773-357-7469. And Squeaks is in the chat room.
Hey, Squeaks.
Hey, Squeaks.
I think my sister
know?
tried to call earlier.
Did she try to call?
Yeah, but I told her, wait.
Whoa, yeah. Have your Wendy.
Wendy.
Wendy. Like that song from the 60s,
I don't
right?
know that song, but sing it for me.
Wendy. I don't know how it goes. I just know Wendy. And plus, I always thought of that show. I am so bad with movies names and actors names, but he did Molly on the Austin Powers movies. Kevin somebody. But whatever, Wonder Years.
Oh.
And his girlfriend Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of bitchy.
I always think of Wendy's French fries.
Is this Wendy bitchy?
She can be bitchy.
Wendy, you got to call in and see. Well, why not?
She definitely has a bitchy side to her. But most women
wait a minute,
do.
but that's a woman part of her. Look at
Right.
any woman any woman. It's just in your. Listen, it's like does she have a uterus? Yes.
Right.
It just goes. It's just a yes. You know. It's funny though, right? It's good. People need to laugh more, man.
And what they need to laugh more, they need to fornicate more. Why isn't that our slogan? Laugh and fornicate more.
You know what? We need to start hashtag. Should be fornicate and laugh or laugh and fornicate? What flows better? Everybody in the chat room right now.
But maybe we should think of another word besides fornicate because it's kind of
long.
But it definitely should be a technical word. It shouldn't be like do it, laugh and do it more.
No, that's people that have no thought.
Right.
No, I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Don't do that.
As much as people think that I may be some, knucklehead, I do like to put a quality thinking product out
Who
there.
thinks you're a
I don't know.
knucklehead?
Who knows? I know there's
Somebody,
people out there.
right?
Somebody
Somebody.
does. And they better. I hope so.
Yeah.
Because that means that I haven't offended enough people.
Yeah.
But what should we hashtag? You guys think of something. Something with more fun and more F&F, fun and fornicate.
Fun and fornicate.
But they do that
guess
stupid follow Friday
Yeah,
crap.
so
It's
that's
so
not
lame.
going to work.
It's not lame, I guess, because a lot of people have followed me from that.
Yeah, actually, I've met a lot of people through
Right?
that.
Tell me that's not like it. Nicole Parsons is following the show right now.
Hey, thanks, Nicole Parsons.
What's up, Nicole?
Thanks for listening, girl.
Girl, welcome. Thank you to the show. You got to go follow Chrissy.
Oh, yeah,
at
follow me.
Joe Carpenter 1.
Please.
And Fish KP Show, or KP Show Fish.
Fish KP Show.
Fish KP Show. You guys got to go follow Fish. Give us all the love. 12-ounce mouse. And Kim Mason. Who's that?
Heard she's sexy.
Well, you know what? I'm looking to break that hymen.
Kim Mason's?
Kim Mason's Heine.
Do it.
I'm just saying.
Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Do you want to talk about that crazy actor?
Yes, let's talk about the crazy actor. Tell him what's going on in L.A. and
So,
only in Los Angeles,
guys,
right?
Yes. Johnny Lewis, who acts in the ever-popular Sons of Anarchy, apparently killed a woman. 2 other victims were involved. They did not die. They survived. And then was found dead on the street from perhaps jumping or being pushed off of or falling off of a roof. And everyone's like, what the hell? And what I found was weird about this story.
Right. Wasn't he eating some like hallucinogenics, right?
Yes,
Which made
he
him freak
was.
out?
He was found to be taking meth, and the show is all about this gang who's
meth?
keeping out people who are doing meth. They're trying to keep out some kind of meth group and get rid of it.
That's
and here
so
he
awesome.
is doing meth.
It's kind of the Catholics trying to talk you about Jesus as they're raping your. I don't know.
Right? No, exactly.
Right?
They're like, oh God, this, God, that, and let me just go ahead and molest a child.
Would that be like going to an AA meeting? And then the guy,
Guys, we got some music going around here.
it's Mouse. He's calling in on the
calling the wrong
Who would-
phone.
Mouse.
Oh, Mouse.
He's
Mouse,
calling-
put down the beer. You're all done drinking for the night.
Mouse.
Put it
you're-
down.
Hello, Mouse.
You're flagged.
Mouse. Let's see that if we can get it. Mouse.
Hey, I'm right here.
Mouse, you called in on the wrong line. Call the show number, my friend.
Did you talk about a guy that fucking threw himself on a roof that had killed the like 80-year-old boy?
Yep.
Guy from the
Sons of Anarchy.
That guy was an asshole, by the way.
I heard he was
I
a
knew
jerk.
Somebody worked on a show. No excuse for what he did, but he,
Oh, no, of course not an
But, like,
excuse.
he was not right. And so he was renting out that place. And he, apparently, allegedly, I'm sorry, allegedly, I'm on the show.
Mm-hmm.
He,
Hey, Mouse, by the way, Mouse, slow down, my friend.
Shut up?
Yeah, shut up.
Are the cops going to my house? Or what?
Shut up. Hello. We're looking for the mouse. Come out with your hands up.
Something.
Come out with your tail up. Anyways,
Allegedly.
Mouse, you called my cell phone, my friend. You need to call the show line because nobody can really hear you.
I'm on here right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, Mouse. No, we're not live. We're not doing anything. We are just, what, Chrissy, did we just stop? Because
We
Mouse
did.
called?
We stopped the show for Mouse.
So call in the other number, 773-3KP Show.
Mhm.
Tell a friend, tell a lover.
That's
you know
right.
why? This entire time, probably nobody heard me talking into my mic because I was blocking it with my phone.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You know what? Mouse effed it up, man.
Thanks, Mouse.
We got to find him a cat to eat his mouse.
Right. A cat to play with.
We need to find
I mean,
the
a cat
mouse.
to play with him.
Yes, we need to find.
Mouse needs a cat.
Mouse needs a cow. What?
What,
A cow.
Now we're all messed up.
Matt. Mouse needs a cat.
Yeah,
Wow.
Mouse needs a cat.
He doesn't need. He needs a cat to make him go squeaks.
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's right. Wow.
Wendy. What does Mouse look like? Wendy,
His picture's right there.
Wendy, call into the show right now.
Right now, Wendy.
Wendy, call in. Mouse, you call in because we're going to have a love connection on the Ken Pettigrew Show. You
Holla.
know, we're bringing the East Coast, the West Coast, everybody worldwide to a massive fornication of fun.
Yeah.
Fornication of fun.
Coming to you on a train soon.
That's good. Fornication of fun.
Fornication of fun on a train coming to you.
Yes. Why don't we have a F train?
Okay. Let's do it. F train.
An F train. Hello. Mouse. You know what? My Skype is doing it again. I think that was your sister calling.
Do it again, Wendy.
No, I think
It hung up on her, she
No,
said.
it does. I can't answer the damn thing again.
Should we call her?
No, just have her hold on for a second.
Hold on.
Hold on, everybody.
Hold.
Listen, everybody, hold your mouse.
Hold your mouse
And
or your
hol-
cat, whatever one you
and
have
hold
handy.
your kitty.
And just hold it.
I'm just saying.
And in other news, while we're holding our cat and mouses, Snoop Dogg defends smoking marijuana with his 18-year-old son because he wants to show him the proper way because he looks up to me.
And what is your thought on that?
You know what? I hadn't read the article yet because it was sent to me at an inopportune time.
Right? Why?
And
I mean, what kind of time? I mean, what could you have been doing? Playing with 12-year-olds?
5-year-olds.
5-year-olds?
5-year-olds. Playing Tea Party. Ken.
Hello, I'm calling. This must be Wendy.
Hello.
Wendy.
That would be Wendy.
What's up, Wendy?
Holy moly.
Hi, Wendy.
Listen, Wendy.
Hey, Sissy.
And listen, Mouse, what's up, friend?
Look, there's 4 of us. It's a
being yelled at.
fornication foursome.
A fun.
A fun fornication foursome. That's what's going on in the show right now.
So, Mouse, listen. You've been known to even overspeak the host of the show. Let's give Wendy, since it is her first time
calling in.
What's up, Wendy? Welcome to the show.
Warm hug. That's what I said to Wendy. That's
Mouse, what
warm
did I
hug.
just... Mouse.
Mouse.
What did I just tell you?
He said Wendy.
Wendy doesn't start with a mousey.
Oh, wait. She's been here before. I'm sorry.
No, Wendy's never called in, Mouse.
Oh, Mouse, will you shut the hell up?
Okay, let's try
I'll be
again.
quiet now.
Shut it.
Wendy.
Okay, the person with a vagina. Oh, wait a minute. That could mean mouse, too.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Let's be more specific.
Okay. The person with estrogen.
There we go.
Wendy, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Pretty good. How about you guys? I'm just hanging out, watching your show and everything.
We are good. Welcome to the show.
I
You know what? I got to say, you got one hell of a sister across the way from me over here.
Yeah, well, I love my sister a lot, so I got to support her.
Listen, we have to thank Wendy for something. Our new best friend John came to us from Wendy.
Really?
Yes.
She didn't want us to know that. I just told the secret.
Listen,
our new best friend John came to us from Wendy.
That is awesome. Listen, John is going to be, you know what? Not many people, like I told John, and if you think I'm joking, I don't add people to the list. And there's only 2 now, and I may have to make it a 3rd now since you're family.
Since Wendy.
Well, since you're family.
Yeah, that too.
Since you're, kind of sort of family now in a roundabout. You know what? You are as less family than I am than John's first wife was to him.
Right. There we
He's
go.
had so many wives, so I mean,
Well, you know
I'm
what?
not sure what family counts.
Well, no, but that's because he had 7 brides for 7 sisters?
Did he?
Or no, I don't know. What's that musical? 7 brides?
I think he's been married 3 times, huh? Yeah.
He's been married 3 times?
Yeah,
Man.
that's not that bad.
3
She says
times?
that's not that bad.
Wendy, how many times?
Guess
Okay.
what? His
Whoa.
wife is like, he's like what, 59 or something, and his wife is like 32.
Nice.
Really? His wife is 32? No, but that doesn't make
Yeah,
sense because he says he's been with her for 15 years.
That means
Which means he's got with her when she was 17.
He was her recruiter. For
Oh.
Army. They actually met when she was 17 or 18.
Oh, my God. Listen, this is talking about stand up, soldier. Stand up straight.
Turn and cough.
Oh, my God. There was nothing at ease about that.
No.
Look, I got military jokes all day.
Let's
You want to
hear.
see my B-52? Listen.
Oh, my God.
Can I come swabby the deck with you? You want to see my cannon? I got some artillery for you. You want to see my grenades? You want me to keep going? I can do this for the next freaking...
Heavy gunfire, I got it. Yeah.
It's exactly. It's a... Watch out for that missile. It's loaded. Oh, bada bing. Anyways, Wendy, what's up with you? Tell us what's going on in Wendy's life.
Well, nothing much. I'm just doing grad school right now.
Well,
Getting
okay,
a master's degree.
And masters
all that
for
good
what?
stuff.
Masters for what, Wendy?
Anthropology.
And what are you going to do with that?
Hopefully I'm going to contract out with the military and be a human analyst.
And be a what analyst?
human analyst.
And and you're going to analyze human beings.
Yeah, kind of
Okay,
like that.
good. So that if you're going to analyze human beings, let's start with me. If you can analyze me, you can analyze. Okay, I was going to start you out with Mouse, but I would ruin your career.
No, you first.
I would make you change professions if I started out with Mouse. But what would
kidding,
you,
man. I'm just kidding.
after listening to the show now a few times, kind of knowing a little bit about the show, what would you analyze about Ken Pettigrew? Because I have to hear this.
Honestly, I would have to see you in your home and things like that. I couldn't, and I don't want to be mean too. So.
Listen, mean. You think by now that I have thin skin? Then because if that's the case, you should already start finding a new profession, because you should already understand I am as like thick skin as a gator. They could call me Gator Ken. I don't know. Crocodile Ken.
Well, I'm not a psychologist or anything like that. I just kind of pick up on our cultural trends and
Yeah,
things
so when
like
she
that.
say human analyst, what she really means is she would educate them about the culture they're going into so that they don't go in there and they're not idiots and completely offend people and maybe get their head taken off.
Okay, but wait a minute. If our military is going into a city, do we really have to worry about offending them when we're going to occupy them?
Yes.
In one
because you're going to be around civilians.
You mean my job would be to try to, like, I guess, temper the casualties a little bit and maybe not piss as many people off. And, you know, a lot of our soldiers are going to be going in there with a bunch of misconceptions and things like that. And, you know, if you know, obviously educate them in the right ways, and maybe they're not going to, like, do a bunch of hate crimes and things like that.
Hate? But, I mean, it's funny that we talk about not doing hate crimes when we show up in their country, push our policies, and blow up their people and say, oh, but we're not going to offend you by saying, by eating bacon, or saying, or saying bonjour the wrong way. Really? I mean, when we're going to go take over a country and push our policies, don't you think it would be better, because they're going to hate us anyways? My thought is I would rather have someone hate me 100% than sort of like me.
I guess.
No, think about that in life.
I guess you gotta choose. I mean, if we're going, I mean, quite honestly, what we're doing right now is neocolonialism, and I mean, you gotta decide what you're gonna do. I mean, we're going over there, obviously, if we're taking over places or things like that, I guess you gotta pick and choose kind of cliche your battles and things like that. And, you know, if I can help a little bit, and I can say, you know what, because I taught these people these things, you know, I helped, you know, some people not get killed, and I think that's a good thing. And it's not just
listen,
like
now,
the side of the people we're invading, but it's our side too. You know, you don't want a whole bunch of people back.
Wendy, you cannot say that word, because you are maybe a military person. You can't say invading. See the difference between the military. See, no,
what do you think it is? I mean,
okay, no. Okay, no. Well, listen, wait. Mouse, wait a minute. Let me, Mouse.
How do you know she's a military person?
Oh no, because if you're listening, Mouse, you would have understood.
Kidding,
that's what her future is going to be. But Mouse, stop talking, Mouse.
I'm listening now. No, but listen, honestly, like you sat and listened to what she had to say.
Yeah, and now I'm ready to speak, but you won't let me. Okay, what I'm saying, the difference between the military who lies and the truth of people that speak the truth like Ken Pettigrew is, the military says the politicians speak, the people that want to tax us for these wars say we are liberating these people. They don't say that we are invading these people, because with liberation, you can hang people, you can prosecute people, you can rape people, you can murder people, you can burn people, you can do everything. But you guys, listen, we have 5 minutes left. We got to wrap this baby up here. We got a couple little apologies, but Mouse, my friend, we tried twice, brother. Listen, slow down on the V, and I don't mean the vag, my friend. Listen,
I'm right here, Ken.
transform
No, honestly,
one V
thank you
for
taking
the
my
other.
call, and thank you for listening.
Put down the vodka and find yourself a woman. All I'm saying, squeak, squeaks, and maybe the number of love right there. But Wendy, thanks for calling in. Mouse, thanks for calling in. But listen, we got to...
Love you, Ken. Love everybody. Take care, man.
Thanks, Mouse. Thanks, Wendy.
You love everybody. See, all right, Wendy, take it easy. And listen, think about what I'm saying. Are you liberating or are you invading? That's all I'm asking. It's a true statement.
Oh, we will discuss this later. I shall call in again.
Listen, Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Call in anytime, Wendy. You guys have a great evening. Tell a friend, tell a lover. That's for damn sure. So, Chrissy?
My apologies?
Do you have any? I mean, I was damn pretty good, I thought, tonight.
Just really minor.
See, I'm not doing my job.
No, but we didn't really talk that much about articles. You know what I mean? We didn't really get in there.
Because I pound on people on articles.
You know, we didn't really get in there. All I have to do is apologize to Coven for slightly butchering his interview. Slightly, but it's all right.
Trying to get on was the worst part.
Yeah. And
the interview was good, right?
I think so too. I think good. I think we learned a lot of new things about good old Coven. And then the other one was just sorry to the listeners for any whack technical difficulties that you had to endure.
It was a tough night.
That's it.
See,
it was technical. Yeah, we had guests on. We had our good buddy John, you know, so.
John, listen, man, now we have some dirt on John. And I will use it to my advantage. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, wow.
Damn right. Look at everybody, man. It's that time of the night. But I want to thank everybody for coming into the show. Mouse, look at who's in there? Furley Love?
Yeah, I don't know. He said he just came in. He made it.
Furley Love, blowing it up, man.
But thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming to the show, man. SoCal guy with a Hollywood sign. Coming in late, but coming into the show, man. I got to thank all of you out there. WROMradio.net, WCAutosales.com. It's cheaper to keep her. Chrissy.
I'm Chrissy.
I'm Ken Pettigrew, and you guys remember, tell a friend, tell a lover. Don't take anybody's shit. Don't give anybody shit. Coming to you worldwide, 56 countries.
Yeah.
And we're not occupying, you know what? We're not only occupying you, we are invading you.
Yay.
On the Ken Pettigrew Show, and you can call me your dictator. That's right, everybody. I'll see you all next week. Tell a friend, tell a lover. Ken Pettigrew. Peace, everybody.